Originally patented in the 1930s, polarizing filters have become a priceless tool in filmmaking and photography. A lot can be said about polarizing theory, but let's keep things simple. Two types of reflection come off a surface at the same time: reflected colour and reflected surface glare. When light reflects off a shiny surface, that reflected light becomes polarized light, which we see as glare. If we look through a polarizing filter and rotate it, we can see the filter cancels out the reflected polarized light, which eliminates or reduces the reflective glare. Reducing reflected glare from a subject makes reflected colour look more natural and saturated. Images are contrastier. Water droplets in the atmosphere add glare to a blue sky, making it look washed out and pale. A polarizer removes reflected glare, which deepens blue skies, making clouds look vibrant and contrasty. Removing the surface reflection from water or glass lets us see into water, or what's on the other side of the glass. So what happens if we remove the polarizer from the camera lens and put a polarizer on a light source? It's important to use the right type of light fixture when adding polarizers to lights. Hot lights will damage a polarizer. Focusable LED Dedolights output very little forward heat, so are absolutely the best choice for polarized lighting. So we've removed the polarizer from the camera, and I'm placing a polarizer on the Dedolight 7, which I'm using as a kicker to accent the subject's cheek. Rotating the polarizer maximizes or minimizes the polarized light effect. So with polarizers on lights, we are able to control individually the direction and the amount of polarized light leaving each fixture. Glare from a subject's skin is a common problem. A polarizer on your camera lens can reduce or remove skin glare, but in situations where you don't have a camera polarizer, it's quick and easy just to drop a polarizer into your key light. My tip is to always have at least one polarizer in your LED data kit. It's a relatively inexpensive item, but a real problem solver. Dedolight polarizers are robust, but like any other filter, they can deteriorate with prolonged use. For example, being used continually for several months in a museum or gallery. For long-term use, polarizers should be moved to the front of the lens projection attachment. An infrared filter can also be attached to the fixture to remove the very minimal forward heat. Glare from objects can be an issue when lighting artwork in public spaces. Rotating a polarizer in a fixture removes the glare. Lighting with polarized light beams opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Removal or reduction of glare can only be achieved at the time of filming, either with a polarizer on the camera lens or in front of a light. Reflections and glare cannot be removed in post-production.